So see what they got to get around. This is about the only way hiking out here on this side of the river. So because all the bridges are out, we can't get to that side of the river. It would be an easier hike actually on that side of the river, but we can't get there because all the bridges are out.
Coquihalla Highway. This is day 5 since the flooding and all the rainfall. We just had my brother Matthew Stebrel. He just hiked in. He's the first one to actually make it to us. He brought us supplies and everything to help us last, a little bit longer here.
Right about here, actually. That's where they stopped me and said, "Hey, whereabouts you headed?" And I said, "I'm going out to Othello to get some groceries out to my parents." They said, "Yeah, no problem. Get her out there." The road was a little icy on the bridge decks. I got to here, and I thought that there was that slide, so I went into the oncoming lane. And was cruising along, and then I saw there's no slide. I'm like, "Oh, whoops." So then I got to the exit. Went around under the exit. There was a little bit of you could see the water had come over, and there was a little bit of a hump of dirt. And then I got on the highway because I figured that the bottom road was pretty close to the water, and sure enough, there was a huge log jam.
Right there.
Right there. And then at the Lear station, the red and white tower. That's where I hopped onto that access road. And that access road, the bridge was another 100 feet above the water, so I crossed there, and then I drove to about here was where I ended up having to cut the log. And then I drove a little bit further than here's where I cut the log, and then I parked a little bit further there. And then I rode the motorcycle. Like literally, I thought it was going to be a 15-minute ride, but it was like 5 minutes.
5 minutes, and then you hiked in from there.
And then I hiked in. It was about 600 meters, almost a kilometer to where.
You had to hike around the big cliff there.
Yeah. So on that cliff.
How high did you have to go?
Well, I think that my elevation gain was only about maybe 400 feet. Wow. That was great. Now we got to negotiate the cliff section. Let's see how that goes. Right there where the water's coming around the corners where we got to go. It's not that bad. We just got to get above it. Right on. It looks like there's a slide over there. I'll have to get around that too. So I started out here and I just snaked my way up, back and forth, and then got up to a plateau, hiked the plateau, and then I had to gain some more elevation, so maybe another 60 feet of elevation to 100, and then it plateaued, and then I hiked along there till it petered out. Nothing like deer pee. Beaver fever tastes real good right now. Woo. And those Sherpas and those guys that carry 100-pound packs. Because, whoo! Wow. We're almost at the top, and then it's downhill, maybe. And then I just chose a 20-degree slope, and I hiked that 20-degree slope down. I don't want to blow out my knees, right? And then I got down to the pipeline. Well, we made it to terra firma. Now it's the gravy boat. Alright, keep her going.
Alright, so Matt, you hiked in this morning. We thank you very much for bringing the supplies. That was awesome. We were wondering if you were going to make it. Glad you did.
It'll be good to get some people out and get them to work and.
All right, yeah, get them to their lives in the city, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we'll document a bit of that here too.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, good.
So we're gonna go out. We're gonna see if we can find a way out of here just with the truck and stuff, because that was a long hike we were told, and we're not sure if everybody here is gonna be able to make the hike. So we're out. We're gonna go investigate, see more damage to the Coquihalla, and see if we can make it out.